Obviously, you've played iconic characters before. You know, you've played. Just Hannibal Lecter is on the stage. And a James Bond villain. But for me personally, I always feel like Star Wars is just on a whole other level. As Ryan Johnson says, it's in a category of one. There's just nothing else like it. So I just wondered, since, you know, in the time that the movie has been out, in the last year or so, is that something you've been conscious of? I know that, like, for a lot of actors, there's your life before you're in a Star Wars movie and your life after. Do you feel like anything has changed? Like, is it nice to just be recognized on the street for playing a good guy for once? I wonder, like, what the experience has been like for you post Rogue One.
Do you think the guy who invented the Death Star is a good guy? Well, nice try. Yeah, I mean, it is a world of its own. I mean, Bond, when I did that, was a world of its own. I had never experienced anything like it, and then when I did the Marvel film, it was a world of its own. But Star Wars was a complete different world. I mean, the amount of people who knows everything about it and who's been, you know, growing up with it. I mean, I have, but I didn't jump on that train when I was a kid. I was on that Bruce Lee train, you know. So I got the chance later in life to watch them all, and I can see why it's appealing to so many people. And it's just, there's nothing you can compare with that. And that's for that reason I said, hey, we made a Star Wars film, which is kind of surreal, right? But we did, and my life hasn't changed, but I can tell that other kinds of people recognize me.
So suppose for Rogue One you find yourself getting recognized as Galen as opposed to Hannibal or other characters that you played?
Well, I mean, I don't always ask people when they might mention why they want to shake my hand or whatever, and there's quite a few people that are Star Wars fans, and I love it. Bring it on.
What was I'm curious to know how you. What was your approach to the role? It's interesting because again, like, you thought of me as, when you were surprised when I said I thought of you as a good guy. That was always my view of the character, as a guy that kind of was pushed into an impossible situation and forced to do terrible things, but then tried to find a way to undo it.
But not really. I mean, he's a scientist. He's a brilliant scientist, right? So in many ways, I think we compared him to an Oppenheimer, a man who's just, you know, absorbed with his job to invent something that has the potential to save the world from everything bad. But as often, it can also destroy the world, and that's what happened with his invention. So I just see him as a character that's, to a degree, narcissistic, absorbed in his work, and before he knows it, that it's too late, he realizes what this invention can be used for as well, and it's too late.
Yes, as you may recall, the original working title for the Rogue One project was Los Alamos. That was the name that John Knoll gave it, because it was your character was very much inspired by Oppenheimer, as you say, who built this terrible thing and realized too late what he had done.
Do you? I mean, they knew what they were building, right? To be honest, the thing is that if your mind is set on it, you keep telling yourself it can be used for beautiful reasons, right? So you will keep going, until the day is too late, right? And I'm sure there's a lot of good-hearted scientists out there that bailed out eventually, and he did as well, this character. But he couldn't really bail out. They brought him back in.
In your view, do you feel like the character is redeemed by the end of his story? Did what he do in trying to get the message out and building the floor into the Death Star, was that enough to redeem or undo what he had done?
Well, that's a big question. I think that's all he could do, right? And the question is obviously more in the eyes of his daughter, Janessa, whether he gets a place in her heart that is not a cold place. And I think that's an important part of the story.